What's good, guys? ICS. And of course, the Colts fell to the Buffalo Bills at a score of 27-24. Um, Josh Allen played okay. I thought he was shaky at times, but he got in the rhythm. The Colts did this sucks for the Colts because this was a winnable game that they had. The game was winnable. It was very winnable. I'll say the game should have been won. The Colts should have won this game. No question. But you get a 4th and goal that you can't convert on. You missed a field goal. There's a lot of things that didn't go right. Play calling Frank right. It just wasn't right. You get the offside and there's a collection of things that didn't go right that the Colts should have done. The Bills, Stephon Diggs ended up going off. I think had over 100 yards and a touchdown. Of course, Zach Moss got hurt, so Singletary. They're signed Devontae Freeman, trying to get somebody to just run the ball. Josh Allen, he played okay. I'm not gonna say he played well, but he played okay. And I'll say this for that Bills defense. You could run on the Bills defense. They're not good against the run. Jonathan Taylor was doing what he wanted. And you know what? They got Buffalo. Well, let's say they got Buffalo. They got Baltimore. They can be had. If they don't fix their run defense, it's not going to be good. It is not going to be good. I know it's going to be snowy, so the run game is probably going to be what they do because it's not going to be the ideal throwing conditions. So they better get a running defense, and they better get it fast. But I think that the Colts, I just feel bad for Phillip Rivers, because I just want Phillip Rivers to get one. He deserves it. But we see Phillip Rivers people looked at Phillip Rivers last year and said he can't play. Look at Phillip Rivers this year. That let me know that all he probably needed to change the scenery sooner. Cause he's balling, But yeah. The Colts, they need I think they need a better receiver. Just they got good receivers. They don't got that one though. They need that one receiver. And at the end of the game, of course, Zach Pascal, he fumbled. But also, beyond that point, first of all, Zach Pascal fumbled, right? Buffalo called a timeout so they could review it. The review said that they stopped it to review it. When you clearly see that the man was running and they called a timeout, they gave Buffalo a timeout again. And then both times when the ball is 2 plays in a row, the ball is snapped. The play has been run. They stop it and say it's a timeout. How? The play has been run. They never do that. If they snap a punt, they're not going to stop a punt, bruh. But they did that to the Colts twice on their last drive. It's not fair. They were both completions. It's not fair. I think they really should have got a shot. I don't agree with it. Even if it is a fumble, I don't agree with that. I think it at least should have gone to overtime. I don't want to hear about that call because why are the Bills in that situation? They had a big enough lead. They should have closed them out. No one told Josh Allen to take that 20-yard sack. But as far as the Bills, they need to get a running defense, and they can't come out flat. If you come out flat there versus Baltimore, they'll run you. They run you out there. They run you out there. They'll run you off the field. But they play better on the road. If we being honest, they play way better on the road. Oh yeah, they play better on the road. So they play better on the road. So Buffalo, you're gonna have your hands full. Okay. Lamar Jackson got his first playoff win versus the Tennessee Titans on the road. And this is what I love from Lamar. Lamar, of course, he had a bad interception, but he settled into the game. I thought he played well. I thought he played well. I thought Lamar passed the ball pretty okay. You know, he hit he hit on Willie Snead, Hollywood Brown. He was hitting everybody. Boykin, Lamar, J.K. Dobbins had a pretty okay game, and Lamar had 136 rushing yards. But this was the X factor for me. Derrick Henry got nothing. And I think that's why they brought in Derek Wolfe and Calais Campbell. I'm not sure if who they brought in from Minnesota who left Jacksonville. I forgot what his name was. But that's why you get them people on that defense to be able to stop Derrick Henry. And what did he get? 18 for 40. 18 for 40. That's what you need. Tannehill, I thought he played okay. I think he played. He just. I think if you look at that last interception, AJ Brown is open. I think he tried to force it. Instead, because bro, if you throw that ball away, what? It's third down. Bro, it's okay, bro. You don't have to force it. But this is a rivalry. This is like literally a rivalry. You would think these people are in the same division. There is a lot of hate and animosity towards these teams. You saw after the interception, stomping out the logo. I thought Tennessee defense played their best game of the season. They played their best game. That Tennessee defense played their best game of the season by far. By far. They only gave up 20 points. They played good versus the run. But they played their best game. Of course, Malcolm Butler got an interception. But yeah. But then when they started getting in rhythm, they couldn't do anything with him. Which is why I thought that Vrabel, that 4th and 2 at Baltimore's 40, go for it. Your defense can't stop him. And if it wasn't for that pick play, you wouldn't have got the ball back at all. So you really should have just went for it right there. Put the game right there. Give it to Derrick Henry. If he can't get it, he can't get it. And not up the middle. Not up the middle. Try. I really think that even if they are stopping Derrick Henry, they know that you like him. So try to fake it to him. Get back. See if anybody's at the line of scrimmage. Just try to see if you can get somebody looking into the backfield. See if you could throw it over there. You need to use that more, even if it's not working. It's still a weapon. They know who Derrick Henry is. He had 2,000 rushing yards for crying out loud. Like, y'all really need. I thought that's a decision they really should have made. And yeah, I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with it. Good game to the Ravens. Congratulations. You're going to be going up to Buffalo, which I give them a really good shot to upset the Buffalo Bills. I don't even think it's an upset. I think the Ravens are a better team. I think they will win the game, without a doubt. Because of that running game, they can't stop the run. It's not going to be ideal throwing conditions. And I think the Ravens have the best chance of the whole AFC to stop Stephon Diggs. More of a chance than Kansas City, more of a chance than Cleveland, more of a chance than Kansas City, Cleveland. Yeah, that's it. More of a chance than those two teams. The Ravens have the best shot to stop Stephon Diggs. And I believe they will. I like Marlon. I don't think you put Marcus Peters on them. I think you put Marlon Humphrey. But good game to the Ravens. Go on to the next game. Wow, the Steelers, bro. The Steelers. You see what happens when you do all that talking, you can't back it up. They got outplayed bad. I don't care. They got outplayed bad. And you knew that it was bad when the first snap of the game, right over Ben's head, they get a touchdown. Not a safety, that's 7. And from the rest of the first half, was awful. It was awful. Ben was turning it over 3 interceptions. Deontay Johnson, Juju, they can't catch the ball. The ball's getting deflected at the line. There was a lot of stuff that did not go right for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But let me give some credit to Baker Mayfield and Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. Baker Mayfield, he played a really good game. I was really impressed with Baker Mayfield. Like, if you put this in perspective, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson all won playoff games. You know? They all won playoff games. That is impressive to me. The AFC is coming. But unfortunately, one of them has to go home this coming week. But I was really impressed in Baker Mayfield. He made some Jarvis. Let's give me some credit to Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry, he running some good routes. He got reliable hands. No dropping. Donovan People-Jones. They was all doing the thing. Kareem Hunt, they didn't look like they wanted to tackle Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. They played their minds out. Kareem Hunt said next week is personal, so we'll see what happens in that game. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good game. And I thought the Browns didn't have a secondary. Like, they had a couple starters out. They were without their head coach, the offensive line. They have so many coaches missing, and the Steelers come out like this. Y'all gave up 48 points. The Steelers. And y'all started 11-0, finished 1-5, giving up 48 points. Man, it's not good. It's not good. Baker Mayfield really impressed me. He really impressed me. I know a lot of people were ready to give up on Baker after last season, but now look at Baker. And I believe just go ahead and trade Odell. You do not need him. Go ahead and trade him. Go ahead and trade him. It's not even bad blood, bro. It's just not a fit. It's not a fit at all. You can go somewhere else. See what you trade him so you can get something for him. Don't let him walk. But I thought he played really good. I'm gonna give some credit to Baker Mayfield in that running game. They played well, and they're without people on their offensive line too. Pittsburgh just couldn't do it. You look at Pittsburgh in the last 2 playoff games, one in 2017 and one in 2020. They averaged giving up 93 points. 93 points. 45 to the Jaguars, 48 to the Browns. Can't win. Juju, of course you did all. Even if it was taken out of context, it's going on the bulletin board regardless. So you can say, oh, the media is misconstruing. The media is trying to twist our words. But listen, whether they twisted your words or not, they had that on their bulletin board that the Browns are the Browns. And that's how they interpreted it. That's how they came into the game. You gave that to them. Whether the media construed it or not, you gave that to them. And Chase Claypool. Oh, the Browns are going to get clapped next week. Really? Hey, Claypool. When we talk about rookie receivers, we're not talking about y'all. You're not in that conversation. You're not Jerry Jeudy. You're not Jerry Jeudy. You're not Justin Jefferson. You're not CeeDee Lamb. You're not. You're literally like Pittman. You and Pittman. You're not on that level, Claypool. Do you know that? You being a sore loser right now. Like, this is what makes the Steelers so unlikable, bruh. You lost the game. Give credit to the Browns. It's all good because they're going to get clapped next week. What about y'all? Y'all supposed to be there. Talking about, oh, they're going to get clapped next week. When are y'all going to show up at all? Did the whole TikTok in the locker room because y'all AFC championships. You did that for what? The standard for the Steelers is not making the playoffs and getting the first round exit in these championships. And y'all haven't been close. Like these dudes just don't understand. Y'all see. Y'all just see on your own. Every receiver on Pittsburgh is replaceable. So I don't know what is up with that receiver room and thinking they just like that all of a sudden. Like, none of y'all niggas are franchise changers at all. At all. Claypool, you're young, so you could always get better, but shut your mouth, bro. Like, you're not that good. If this is coming from the Chiefs, okay, we'll give you some leeway. Bruh, no. No. Y'all aren't good. Thank you. Congratulations to the Browns. Good luck at Kansas City. Oh, man. The Seahawks. Man. I feel bad for... Well, how can you feel bad for us, you know? I love Russell Wilson. He's a really good quarterback. He didn't play well. That's what it is. He didn't play well. You know? What can you do? He didn't play well. Metcalf. You drop a lot of passes. Maybe I haven't really been watching him that. He drops a lot of passes, bro. But like I see him 4 drops a game. Like, no. And a lot of people have him ranked really high. I'm like, bro, calm down. Get some credit to Jalen Ramsey. That's my dog right there, Jalen Ramsey. Get some credit. Top 1 corner. Best corner in the league. I'll take him. But if you want to take Bradbury, you want to take Xavier Howard, I'm not mad at you. I'm taking Jalen Ramsey. Because he locked that up. He talked that talk. He walked that walk. That's what he do. They let Jared Goff, who just came off surgery in 12 days, into their building and put 30 on them. That Seahawks defense, I don't know what happened. They couldn't stop the run. Y'all played this team 2 times. Y'all split 1-1. Y'all let this man almost go for 150 yards. Jared Goff had 9 completions, and y'all lost. Yeah, Russell Wilson didn't play good. Completion percentage, threw a pick. That's the difference. You throw a pick 6. One throw contributing to 7 points for the other team. You can't do it. Obviously they believe their offense underachieved in the playoffs, which is why they fired Schottenheimer. Well, they fired the offensive coordinator, whatever his name, Schottenheimer. He's gone. They said it was mutual. I'm not sure, but he's gone because you can't lay a duck like Russell Wilson. I don't know. They let a lot of things. If you look at the film, because I watched the film. If you look at the film, they left a lot of things to desire. There's a lot of, the play calling wasn't good. So I understand why he got fired. They need to get another because when you can't go deep and you need the chain movers, that's what you need to do. Your offensive line got killed. So if I'm Seattle in the draft, offensive line and defense. Pass rush is plenty good enough. They was getting sacks. They was stopping the run early. But defensive line need to get better. I thought Clowney ass. I'm done with Clowney. Clowney didn't do nothing to me, but I'm just done with him. Clowney ass. I don't know why you're questioning all that money. You're not good. You're very, 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 very overrated. You have to prove yourself. I hate using overrated, but you're gonna have to prove yourself. I'm sorry, you didn't do it for the Titans this year. But we're not enough of Clowney. Seattle, go all in on defense. Your secondary is okay. You can go one secondary. Linebackers are good. Y'all need the D-line, offensive line. That's what y'all need. Y'all got plenty of the weapons. But yes, it looks good when he can throw the ball deep. Russell Wilson has a cannon. He got that arm. But you need to move the chains. You can't go deep. Sometimes you need to just go methodically down the field. That's sometimes that you need. They don't have an identity either. Are they a running football team or a passing football team? I don't get it. And Seahawks, this game was on the line. Aaron Donald went out. Cooper Kupp went out. Y'all dealing with an injured Jared Goff. And this game is for y'all to win. And y'all can't win. Y'all gave up 30. And I thought that defense was playing better. Y'all just played this team. It was 20-9. What happened? I don't get it. Cam Akers, he did a great job running back from Florida State, running that ball. Seahawks run D, it got exposed. Not even much in the passing game. It's just running the ball. Because Jared Goff only had 9 completions and turnovers. That punt return. You gotta get on it. And, I think the Rams scored a touchdown off that. So there's a lot of things Seahawks need to do in the offseason to get back to that level. But the Seahawks are probably gonna get that same treatment that the Steelers are gonna get. When they make the playoffs, nobody's gonna view them as anything until they can prove that they can win in the playoffs. Good luck to the Rams going up to Green Bay. Washington. Taylor Heineken, but that man, he was balling. Taylor Heineken, but he was balling. He was a baller. That's what he was. He balled out. Although it didn't turn out in the playoff win, his name is going to be remembered in Washington for the way he played in that playoff game in 2020. Okay. That's what he's going to be remembered for. He played well. Of course, I know he got nicked, but he played well. No one expected him to do anything, and he played well. And that's what you need. Someone who just sit down there and play well. Washington D-line, the secondary, they showed up at some points, but at some points they just weren't there. Brady, he played okay, but he didn't play particularly well, if you want me to be honest. 18 incompletions. He didn't play well. Chris Godwin dropped hella balls. He dropped like 5. But he'll be the X factor next week. I'll talk about that here there couple of days. Mike Evans, Antonio Brown caught another touchdown. Mike Evans, he looked pretty okay. He looked pretty good. I'm not sure if he's all the way healthy. Running the ball, Leonard Fournette, he was getting what he wanted. What he wanted basically, that's what he got. The offensive line looked good, but I think they had an injury on the offensive line. And let me know if I'm wrong. But I think they had an injury on the offensive line. But it's all a good game. Taylor Heineke had 2 impressive. He had an impressive touchdown run and that throw to Sims. Whew. I didn't think he had that in him. I knew it was a touchdown though. And he saw Brady on the side. Yeah, I knew it was a touchdown though. The offense showed up too late though. They let the Bucs get in the rhythm. They showed up early in the game. We might be having a different discussion. But the Bucs are moving on. I'm gonna talk about the game much later. And things that the Saints need to do to beat this team. But they move on. They all won the playoff game. Of course, they was out Devin White. They had Levante David, but Devin White's gonna be coming back because he had COVID. But at the same time, we don't know how he's gonna react off COVID. It's good spirited to be like, yeah, you know what? Devin White is gonna come back and he's gonna be on a tear. He's gonna do all this. We don't know. We hope he can come back healthy, but we just don't know because look at Cam when he came back from COVID. He hasn't looked good at the first 3 weeks. First 2 weeks, was it? No. First 3 weeks. He hasn't even looked close to that yet. Since he had COVID. But it's looking like he's gonna go to Washington. But yeah, the Bucs are moving on. I guess congratulations to them. But the 4 games are gonna be Buffalo and Baltimore, Cleveland and Kansas City. Tampa Bay, New Orleans, and Green Bay and Los Angeles. The Rams. So that's gonna be a good playoff weekend. I'll talk about my pregame here probably on Thursday. And let's go. Good football all around. I was really impressed with the football I watched. They were really entertaining games. But yeah, there's some good playoff football divisional round. This the final eight. Final eight. After Sunday, we'll see who's in the final four, the championship. NFL. Let's not get this confused. I'm an NFL fan who likes the Saints. I'm not a Saints fan who just happens to watch the NFL. I love the game of football before any single team, before Georgia, before the Saints. I love the game of football. I love it. I love the game of football. Then I love the Saints. The Saints are secondary. I'm the biggest Saints fan, but I love football more. You know? So if the past years when the Saints get eliminated, I don't quit watching football because I love the game of football. I still gonna watch it even though I'm disappointed with our result. But yeah, that's all I gotta do. ICS here. I'm out.